excitement of Christmas Day on BBC One. At 3:10, Harrison Ford and Sean Connery
Junior?
take on old enemies in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Well, they don't come any closer than that.
There's festive fancy footwork at 5:20, but it's all too much for Bruce. At 6:25, not everyone's having a Merry Christmas in Albert Square.
All I keep seeing is her face looking at me. Should be me in that hospital. I wish it was me.
At 6:55, keeping up with the Trotters.
Well, what do you reckon, then? What do I reckon? The last time I saw a place like this was in that film, Gorillas in the Mist. It's a jungle. God knows what lives in there.
Gil!
God.
Christmas Day on BBC One.
There's an extra helping of Tex Avery cartoons on BBC Two shortly, followed at 10 o'clock by Jacques Tati's comic film Jour de Fête. On One, we follow the star in 2 minutes, an act of worship and celebration in the true spirit of Christmas among patients, staff and friends at Queen Charlotte's Maternity Hospital in West London. And now here's Bernard Davey with a look at the Christmas Day weather.
Good morning. Lest I forget, on behalf of all the weather team, let me wish you a very happy Christmas, and I hope Santa brought you everything that you wished for. I'm not too happy about the weather he's brought because it's been pretty gloomy over much of Britain and going to continue that way for several days to come. We still have this ridge of high pressure across the British Isles. The weather front up to the north will drift down across Scotland, and that offers a brighter day for much of northern Scotland tomorrow. But the high pressure will persist right up into the middle of next week, so weather changes will be very slow. It'll be gloomy, and for most places it'll still continue a little bit on the cold side. Looking at much of England and Wales, it's a very gloomy start this morning. There's been some low cloud come into the south, a little bit of drizzle, and that's helped lift the worst of the fog, and don't be surprised even down in the southwest where temperatures are still pretty cold that you see the odd flake of snow. Perhaps a little bit of brightness of sunshine at first in parts of West Wales. But as we go further north, through the dense fog, through the Midlands into northern England, we pick up some brighter skies over northern England, northern Ireland, and much of southern Scotland. And then further north again, a thicker cloud that'll be bringing one or two heavier bursts of rain, especially to the northern and western Isles. Later today, we'll find it becoming dry in the extreme north, perhaps getting a little bit of sunshine before it goes dark, though I wouldn't want to bank on that. The rest of the country stays basically the same. Temperatures today, well, they'll sit around freezing where that fog persists in the Midlands and parts of northern England. Around the coasts, 5 or 6 further north and northwest, perhaps as high as 9, and some strong to gale force winds in northwest Scotland, at least at first. Tonight, clear skies in the north may give 1 or 2 mist patches, and we'll have a fairly gloomy scene once again for much of England and Wales with some dense and freezing fog patches, with temperatures falling back as low as -4. Holding up about 1 or 2 around the coasts, and in the north we'll find the clearer skies bringing a touch of frost for the glens of Scotland. For tomorrow, Boxing Day or St Stephen's Day will be a fairly bright day for many parts of northern Scotland, but for the rest of England and Wales, Northern Ireland, fairly gloomy with the odd patch of drizzle. That's it from me. Bye-bye for now.
Good morning and Merry Christmas.
Yes, happy Christmas, and if you've already opened the presents and put the turkey in the oven, then join us a bit later on at 10:30. We'll be having a white Christmas, snow and all.
Talking of turkeys, if you're not quite Delia Smith, don't worry, as our turkey hotline is open with expert chefs on hand to tell you how to cope with burnt Brussels or how to speed up the bird or any problems you have. Call us now on 021 609 9000.
And we'd like to hear from you if anything weird or wonderful's happened to you this Christmas morning. The number to call again, 021 609 9000.
The nation's favourite Desert Orchid will be getting a very special present today.
And we've some real surprises for some of the soldiers out in Bosnia as they talk live to their loved ones back here in Britain.
Frank Bruno is bringing his family to join us. Oh!
Hello.
Hello, Santa. Hello.
Must be exhausted.
Yeah. And Jeremy Beadle's going to be up to his usual tricks, giving some children a magical Christmas.
And we'll also be singing along with Australia's leading lady.
Hi, Merry Christmas everyone. I'm here at Euro Disney in Paris, having a fabulous time, so why don't you join me for a celebration later?
Shane Ritchie's here as well. Oxo Katie's making the gravy. We've real reindeer. It'll be different.
Join us for a really good Christmas morning at 10:30. See you then.
And first we say good morning to Emma Forbes, Rowley Bain and all at Queen Charlotte's Maternity Hospital in West London as they celebrate Christmas and follow the star.